There is a difference between how, and this is key, how a successful business operates and why it's successful. There's a how and a why. Kevin Durant and Kyrie, they get the how. They've been on championship teams. I mean, Kevin Durant with the Warriors for 3 years, he gets how it operates. But KD and Kyrie, they don't get the why. They're clueless. They just think, hey, couple hoopers. Throw us together, man. Couple great hoopers. We're friends. It doesn't matter who coaches. Steve Nash, Steve Kerr. Let's just get a guy named Steve who used to coach in the league and was a guard. Bench play, system. Come on, man. They really believe that. They really believe that. They're clueless. They don't get the why. They get the how. How does it work? But you got to give it a little time beyond yourself. Sit down and think, why does it work? There's a reason Golden State and the Bulls and the Showtime Lakers worked. People sacrificed of themselves. Kareem and Magic had to figure out totally different personalities. How do we give to ourselves and of ourselves? Draymond Green, Steph Curry, selfless, plans, able to be coached hard, to be confrontational and work through problems. Let's be totally frank. The Brooklyn experiment is a massive failure. 3 years, 2 first-round exits, a second-round exit, no chemistry, no plan, and a head coach, I'm told Steve Nash is over it, all the drama. But KD and Kyrie didn't want a plan. They don't want to be coached. They don't even think they need a coach. And this is the mess you're left with. And it's interesting, right? Because KD and Kyrie, they kind of rolled their eyes at the rest of the league. They leaned into being villains. But they're lousy villains. Even movie villains. They antagonize the cops. They antagonize the good people. They antagonize law enforcement. And Darth Vader and the Joker. And it works for hours and days and years. But in the end, the good guys foil the bad guys. Law enforcement wins. These guys are terrible villains. 10 minutes into the movie, they got foiled. Like, yeah, you guys didn't have much of a plan there yet. There they are. They're the bad guys. Put them. They're bad. Movie's over. It'd be a 10-minute villain. They had no plan. They don't want to be coached. I mean, it's embarrassing. Anybody could coach us. What coaching does, and you're seeing it now, great coaching not only elevates players, but KD and Kyrie are great. We know that. But a great coach hides your flaws. McVay hid Goff's flaws, right? Belichick could elevate Tom Brady. Make sure Dante Scarnecchia, Tom's not terribly mobile, doesn't like to get hit. Keep the 75-year-old offensive line coach. The great coaches hide your flaws. And Kevin's not terribly physical. He's not a soft player. He's not. He plays defense. Kevin's not soft, but he's not terribly physical. And Boston, with a great young coach, knows it, recognizes it, and is slapping it all over and pushing it in his face. And they don't run any plays. It's called rec center basketball. They don't run any plays. Kevin's left to himself. Kyrie's left to himself. And Kevin doesn't like that constant physicality and pushing, and he's out of sorts. His ball handling's off. That's where a great coach comes in. That's where a plan comes in. So when KD, multiple screens, high screens, pick and rolls, they don't have a plan. And I'm not sure they want a plan. I'm not sure they want to be coached. I mean, hell, they said, I'm listening, we don't need a coach. Kevin Durant, it's failed. We're 3 years in, it's failed. By the way, in the second half, good luck figuring it out. Kevin Durant was 0 for 10 with 4 turnovers. The guys combined shot under 31%. So it's just not something you can tweak. They are completely flummoxed. They didn't need a coach. It's absolutely failed. Real estate agents will tell you, when you want to sell a home, get rid of the clutter. All those family pictures, it makes it too personal. People want to walk in and envision themselves in your home. They don't want to see all your grandkids. Clean stuff out. Move the furniture out. Clean the house up. You don't have to redesign the house. You don't even have to stage the house. Clean it up. Just clean it up. When the Sixers took James Harden, they had an interesting team, but it felt too cluttered to me. Harden was easy. He's a shot maker and a facilitator. He can be moody, but he'll make shots, and he can facilitate. We know that. He's become a much better facilitator. And Philadelphia cleaned up their house. They gave moody, enigmatic Ben Simmons to Brooklyn. That's your headache. Andre Drummond had been a 2-time All-Star and a 4-time rebound leader. He needed minutes in Philadelphia. We got Embiid. Let's give them Andre Drummond. And as Seth Curry, we got to give Seth Curry minutes because now let's get rid of him. When I watch the Sixers now, there's so much more clarity as to what they are. And they're still figuring things out here. But they got rid of all the clutter and the enigmatic Simmons and the backup center. We got to play certain minutes. And Tyrese Maxey now has ascended since that trade. He was shooting 47%, averaging 17. He's now at 20 points, 53%. More minutes, more shots, more clarity, knows what he is. Embiid, more minutes. It's bringing Harden in didn't change the dynamic. It's Embiid's team. He'll take the big shots. Rather have him closer to the hoop than outside. But getting rid of stuff, cleaning out the room is often addition by subtraction, they say. And, I mean, Brooklyn's got a million questions here. When do we use Simmons? Will Simmons play? Who can get along? It's just a mess. Philadelphia's like, we're good. We got a lot of stuff we have to worry about. Let's just put that furniture in the garage, and we'll bring one nice piece of furniture in to go with our nicest piece of furniture. And it to me, when I watch them play, it's working. Daryl Morey knew it. Too much clutter, too many questions, too much mood. Move it all out of the way. Lean on Embiid. Give Maxey the ball more. Harden will either score or facilitate. We'll figure out how to use Tobias Harris. He can be streaky. Move some stuff around. Get it out of the house. Take the pictures down. Get it to Embiid. Give Maxey the ball more. Harden will facilitate. Harden's not even really scoring a lot, and they're up 3-0. About to close it. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.